Welcome to Speak. Hey everyone, and welcome to Speak, the channel all about communication, self-improvement, and understanding the human experience. Meet Sarah. Sarah is a vibrant, energetic woman in her 30s who loves life and enjoys spending time with her friends and family. She has a contagious smile and a positive outlook on life. But like many of us, Sarah has her own set of challenges. Let's talk about something we all struggle with: breaking bad habits. Whether it's biting our nails, procrastinating, or indulging in too many sweets, bad habits can be tough to break. They often sneak into our daily routines and become a part of our lives before we even realize it. We're going to follow the story of Sarah. She's just like you and me, navigating through the ups and downs of life, trying to make the best choices she can. But there's one habit that Sarah has been struggling with for a while now. Sarah loves cookies, a lot. She finds them irresistible, and they bring her a sense of comfort and joy. Every time she sees a cookie, she can't help but reach for it. She knows she eats too many, but they're just so delicious. The sweet, buttery taste is something she craves, especially when she's feeling stressed or down. It's her go-to comfort food. This is a classic example of a bad habit. It's something that brings immediate pleasure but often leads to long-term consequences. Sarah knows that eating too many cookies isn't good for her health, but breaking the habit is easier said than done. Sarah's day goes something like this. She feels stressed, she wants a cookie, she eats a cookie, she feels happy, but then guilty. Sound familiar? This cycle of stress, indulgence, and guilt is something many of us can relate to. Don't worry, we've all been there. The good news is that recognizing the habit is the first step towards changing it. With a little effort and support, Sarah and anyone else struggling with a similar habit can find healthier ways to cope and make positive changes in their lives. The cycle of habit. Psychologists call this the habit loop. It starts with a trigger, stress in Sarah's case, which leads to a behavior, eating cookies, followed by a reward, feeling happy. This loop repeats itself over and over, strengthening the connection between stress and cookies in Sarah's brain. The more times she repeats the loop, the harder it is to break the habit. Breaking the chain. But Sarah decides she's had enough. She wants to break this bad habit. The first step? Identifying her triggers. She realizes stress is her biggest trigger. Now, she needs to find a new, healthier behavior to replace the old one. When she feels stressed, instead of grabbing a cookie, she decides to try going for a quick walk. The power of reward. Rewards play a pivotal role in shaping our behaviors and habits. They act as a powerful motivator, encouraging us to repeat actions that bring us joy or satisfaction. Remember the reward part of the habit loop? It's the final step that solidifies the habit, making it stick. Without a reward, our brains might not recognize the value of the new behavior. It's crucial for forming new habits too. When we set a goal and reward ourselves for achieving it, we create a positive feedback loop. This loop reinforces the behavior, making it more likely to become a permanent part of our routine. When Sarah comes back from her walk, she feels refreshed and proud of herself. This sense of accomplishment is her reward, and it motivates her to keep going. This positive feeling reinforces the new habit. Each time she completes her walk, the reward of feeling good strengthens her commitment to her new routine. She starts small, just one walk when she feels the urge for a cookie. By choosing a walk over a cookie, she is not only making a healthier choice but also setting up a reward system for herself. Over time, she replaces more and more cookies with walks. The more she walks, the more she enjoys the benefits, and the less she craves the cookies. It's not easy, but she's breaking the cycle. With each step, she is building a stronger, healthier habit, proving the power of reward in habit formation. Sarah's story shows us that breaking bad habits is possible. She struggled for years with procrastination, always putting off important tasks until the last minute. But one day, she decided enough was enough. She took the first step towards change by acknowledging her problem and seeking help. It takes time, effort, and understanding the psychology behind habits. Sarah learned that habits are formed through a loop of cue, routine, and reward. By identifying the cues that triggered her procrastination, she was able to disrupt the cycle. She replaced her old routine with new, productive habits like setting small, manageable goals and rewarding herself for completing them. Remember to identify your triggers, find healthy replacements, and keep track of your progress. Sarah kept a journal where she noted down her triggers and the new habits she was forming. This helped her stay accountable and motivated. She also found it helpful to visualize her success, imagining how her life would improve once she overcame her procrastination, and reward yourself for your progress. Celebrating small victories kept Sarah motivated. She treated herself to her favorite activities, like reading a book or going for a walk whenever she achieved a milestone. This positive reinforcement made the process enjoyable and sustainable. What are some habits you'd like to break? Whether it's procrastination, unhealthy eating, or negative thinking, remember that change is possible. Start by taking small steps and be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with persistence and the right strategies, you can transform your habits and your life. Let us know in the comments below. Share your stories and tips with our community. Your journey can inspire others to take the first step towards positive change. And don't forget to subscribe to Speak for more videos on self-improvement and communication. We're here to support you every step of the way. See you next time.